Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Amir Iman bin Osman. My entry number is 280803. So for this video, I will emphasize about the self-reflection throughout my Practicum 2 at the law firm attachment. To begin with, the law firm that I had attached with is Adnan Rashid & Co. that located in Senawang, Seremban Negeri Sembilan. So for your information, Adnan Rashid & Co. is specialized in conveyancing and also banking and finance litigation. So what I had learned throughout my practicum with this Adnan Rashid & Co. To make it clear, what I had learned throughout this practicum session with the Adnan Rashid & Co. I will explain about the self-reflection on the conveyancing part and also about the banking and finance litigation part. What I had learned throughout these two main specialized in Adnan Rashid & Co. For the conveyancing part, the thing that I had learned from the staff and also the lawyers is that in conveyancing, there are three forms that will be commonly used in each state, which is first, Form 14A, which is meant purposely for the transfer of the property. Second one is about Form 16A, that explain about the charge between the chargee and charger. And last is about Form 16N, discharge of charge. The most interesting thing that I had learned throughout my attachment at law firm pertaining to the conveyancing matter about these three forms is about how the files will accumulated with these three forms. So the circulation of Form 14A, 16A, and also Form 16N is always been used in any conveyancing matter. During read the conveyancing file, I noticed that there are some files that have a Form 14A but doesn't have a Form 16A and also 16N, because since the lawyers and the staff at the first place say that these three forms will commonly be used in file. So when I asked the lawyers and staff about why there is a file that doesn't have a Form 16A and 16N, it is because the transfer of the land or property is been transferred by cash. So that means when the file have a Form 14A and also have Form 16A and also 16N, it means that the purchaser is using Form 16A as an instrument of charge to gain charge from the charger. So when the purchaser had fulfilled the payment of the charge, and then he decided to sell back the land to other person, the Form 16N will be used to discharge of charge from the charger. So that's the beauty of conveyancing that I had learned throughout my practicum session with the Adnan Rashid & Co. About the usage of Form 14A, Form 16A, and also Form 16N. Next, we move to the big part of the banking and finance litigation. So what's the most important thing that I had learned from the banking and finance litigation department is about the procedure on how they want to initiate a file suit against any debtor that been directed by the bank. So the procedure of the banking and finance litigations, in simple words, in simple explanations, is begin with notice of demand. Because when the bank direct the law firm to begin the execution towards the debtor, they will begin with the notice of demand towards the debtor. So the detail in the letter of offer about the loan towards the debtor will be specifically observed by the law firm to execute in the notice of demand, because a notice of demand, it will be based on the letter of offer of the loan agreement between the debtor and the bank. So basically, during my learning with the banking and finance litigation department, I had learned about how they draft the notice of demand, the notice of terminations, and also read summon by observing and double checking with the letter offer of the loan agreement between the debtor and also the bank. The most important part that the lawyer highlights to me was that the detail from the loan agreement was so important to not to be missed out in any detail in notice of demand, because it will affect the procedure of the debtor filing towards the debtor. So it means that when the detail that you had been filled by double checking with the loan agreement, but if it's not matched with the notice of demand at the first place, then the procedure to initiate any suit towards the debtor will be compromised or prejudiced. That's the most important part that I learned from the conveyancing and also banking and finance litigation department. However, it could not be denied that other things that such as on preparation of legal document, also how the execution apply of the WSS, writ of seizure and sale, foreclosure proceedings, and also the judgment debtor summon execution that I had learned with the law firm, with my law firm Ananashi and Co, had taught me about the procedure clearly when it comes to practical, because what we learn on the internet or other sources like from the school of law, from the textbook, is not same as what the reality happens, because the law keeps changing. That's the advice from the lawyers from my law firm, because when the laws keep changing, so we need to keep updated on the procedures and also the requirement of the documentation. So I think that's all for my self video reflection that can be made throughout my Practicum 2 with Anand Rashid and Co. With that, thank you.